live with your boy, Robert Brown. This your boy, Adam, aka Mr. Filmmaker. We doing our thing, doing a photo shoot right now. About to do a little drop, put it on the web show. Tell me if it's hot, tell me on some pictures. He do modeling, acting. Hit your boy up, hit me, or I can give you his contacts. It's no problem. I'm gonna let him introduce himself and tell you some things.
Yeah, Mom. My name is Robert Brown, Robert Charles Brown. I go by Charlie Brown. I go to school, rap, act, model, write, produce, major sociology, and I want to counsel troubled youth. I also play football, run track at Compton Community College, and been doing my thing. Grew up here in Long Beach, and had a rough lifestyle because I was always a good kid who made bad choices. But got shot at, stabbed up, went to jail, did all that, and I'm ready to turn my life around and been making the right decisions. So that's it. That's me, Charlie Brown.
And we out. There you have it.
Work, work, work.
Our next guest is a painter named Jameson. Jameson?
Hi there.
Hello. Salutations.
Salutations and hello.
So, what do you do?
Basically, like you said, I'm a painter, and I've been an artist, I guess, ever since I was a little kid. At least I've been told that. But I mean, it's my creation, it's my passion, it's my life, and it's really what I like to do, you know? I mean, I got a couple pieces with me here, obviously. I mean, if you'd like to see one, I could show you.
Oh, sure.
Sure. For sure, sorry. This is one of my favorite pictures, it's fairly recent. It's really, I really like the way the turquoise and the violet work out together, and interesting story behind this one.
What's the story? What's the meaning of the colors?
Well, the meanings behind this one really is, I like the purple because it's really deep. You know, a lot of depression follows around the colors of purple and green. And the figures behind there, too, clutching each other. Really not too happy, as you can see, they're kind of skulls. One's looking away and the other's kind of looking at you like, hey, why is she pointing away? Why is she pointing away? And then there's just this big purple face and just basically anger. The story behind this one is really just a love loss, more or less. It's just kind of suffering. A lot of my work happens to do with the things that we tend to shy away from and look away at, and we would rather ignore and just go about our day-to-day lives in ignorant bliss when there's a lot of tragedies, a lot of travesties, and a lot of sad things go on in this world, and we'd rather just brush them off like they're dirt. But I think we should really focus on that. That should be the focal point of our life and existence, is to help these people and to bring a light to these people and to show that, you know, life goes on, we can help, we can do something, instead of just, oh no, you're sad, sorry, bye, see you later.
Do you have a name for the painting?
This one is actually untitled at the moment. It doesn't have a name, unfortunately.
Okay, well, next one?
Sure. This is one of my favorite pictures. It's kind of hard to see. It's a pencil drawing. It's an abstract family.
Could you take it out of the plastic?
Sure,
so
of course.
To...
Yeah. Here.
There we go.
You can see that now? It's probably easier. It's a abstract family portrait. And I got a lot of inspiration from Salvador Dali on this because he used abstract symbolism to represent an object basically meaning something else. One of his pictures, what he liked to use, he liked grasshoppers to symbolize fear, because when he was a child, he was hysterically terrified of grasshoppers. So in my picture, I decided to use a cat for my mother because they're very lazy. I used a cloud for my father because they're always floating, they're always kind of looking out for you. I used the mountains and trees for my sisters because if you can only imagine what the stories they would have to tell, what would they tell you? And this large figure over here with all the little people falling about in the embryonic chaos is me. Just trying to find his way throughout this world.
Oh, that's nice. Who are your inspirations when you paint?
Well, my greatest inspirations for painting is Salvador Dali.
That's what this inspiration for this.
Yeah, Salvador Dali inspired me a lot to do this piece right here because of his abstract symbolism. He's one of my favorites. I also really like Pablo Picasso, but I feel Picasso gets a little too much credit than he deserves. His father was a painter, and they never tell you that.
Another favorite? Do you have another one?
Well, I got a picture of my hand. That's always fun. And this is basically kind of the stuff they'll teach you in art class, but I failed art, so...
You failed art?
I failed art twice in high school. True story. But that's alright though, you know.
That's cool. So how'd you draw it?
Oh, basically, like I said, art is basically all made of shapes. I mean, this is just a square with a couple rectangles and a few triangles here and there. And then you just put the picture together and you see it in your head before you put it on paper. It's like one of the great masters, Michelangelo, said when they asked him, how do you sculpt those magical things out of marble? He says, the creation's already there. I just have to get rid of the residue. So in a way, the picture's already there. I just have to erase all the mumbo jumbo and make it come to life.
Any more that you would like to show?
You have one actually that happens to be one of my favorites. And it was really at a troubling time in my life. I can't find it at the moment. I might be a little at loss right now. Oh, so unorganized. This is what happens when you're not ready. At least I'm honest. Oh, there it is. Success. I think so. Ah, there it is. Now, warn you, this one's a little graphic. It's a little violent.
Your discretion advised.
Your discretion is advised. Explicit content here. This is actually called My Fellow Peers. And that's how I felt in high school. The man eviscerated by the meat hooks, splendidly looking at his own organs, is surrounded by roses. In a way, it's how I felt. I felt very out of place. I felt very disgusting. I felt very ugly, surrounded by all of these beautiful people. Where do I fit in?
Are the
Where do
beautiful
I fit
people
in?
the flowers?
Yes. The flowers are all the beautiful people, my fellow peers. My fellow peers are so wonderful and so amazing, and yet I'm just this mess.
Oh. How do you feel now?
Still feel that way.
Oh.
Very much so. Still feel that way. Very much so. That's my own problem, though, and I have to deal with that somehow.
Well, that's what you do when you express yourself.
Exactly. That's what I do to create and express myself. To just basically let it out, you know, it's my vent, it's my way of letting out, and I don't do this for money or for anything like that. I mean, I just enjoy it. It's really what I love, and if I ever get famous off of it, I get famous, and if I don't, I really don't care. But if I can put a smile on someone's face, then by all means, I did my job. I did what I needed to do.
Well, thank you, Jameson.
No problem. Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Bye.
That's good.
Good.
Action.
Okay, so we are now at the entrance of the home. Are you ready?
Yes, yes.
Go, 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 go!
Abigail, what is this?
What the heck?
What the heck are all you people? Get the camera out of my face! What are... John?
What's going
John,
on, babe?
what are you doing
In
home
my
so
house?
early?
For real, Abigail? You're my wife.
What the heck? You're married?
I can explain.
Our next guest is a very talented and intelligent poet named Demetrius Jackson. Demetrius.
How you doing, actually?
Hello. So what is your talent? What do you do?
Talent is I'm spoken word hip hop lyricist activist, and I write poetry and I promote social and cultural awareness through music.
Do you have an organization?
Yes, the name of my organization is called Manhood Son Organization.
Manhood Son Organization. When did you start writing?
I started writing about 12, 13 years ago. I got inspired after I got custody of my children. I'm a single dad, and I've been writing ever since.
Do you write or talk or teach to young kids?
Yes, I had a golden opportunity to teach in my daughter's high school, Narbonne High School, through the Boys and Girls Club. I taught her a program, a hip-hop poetry class.
That's good. Would you like to recite any of your poems?
Yes,
for
I
us?
was cited a poem called Spiritual Divinity.
Okay, take it away.
Poetic methods I'm in, purifying my soul within. If you're a devil, you will never win. Brothers and sisters, do you know about the hex that's on your necks? Just know your context and follow what's next. Some people fear it, but let us cultivate our spirits. Maintain your faith and you will recognize praise. Like the Lord said, I will lead you to the glory days. Going through life's tragedy of torture and pain, I found that the truth was the only true essence to gain. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Demetrius.
All
AKA the Unknown Poet.
Work.